Okay, let's see what we got in here.
Ooh,
What we got?
I see a lot.
Oh man, look! What we got? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
7.
Must be a poker run today or something. Yeah, that thing go.
Right
Wow.
There's another one. Oh my God.
Sam and Joyce, the old couple, and today we'll be setting our traps in Crescent Lake. And it's been a while since we've been here. It was actually before the hurricanes and all, and the water came way up here. So that we're going to give it a try and see if there's any crabs here. And we're kind of late because it was 37 degrees this morning.
It's too cold.
And we didn't want to come out here then.
No.
Yeah. So we waited till it warmed up. So we got to get them in the water before sundown.
Yeah, because we forgot it gets dark early.
Yeah. So we'll get back to you when we're baiting them up and setting them. We got a deal on a big bag of chicken legs.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, got a real good.
Nice.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be not sellable, so we got a good deal on them.
No,
So we're gonna bait our traps up with chicken legs. See what happens.
You're right.
They're always good.
We gotta hustle.
I don't want to waste our bunkers at our home. I'm gonna take them to another
save
spot.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one. We
That's
can
a
almost get away with one. And
I know, that's
they're
a
so
nice
big.
leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the red trap. It
Yeah,
does
we'll
good.
Put that, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
put that in there. Okay.
So we're going to finish baiting these traps up. We'll get back to you when we're setting them. We'll put the first one right here. All right, put one right here. All right, Joyce, put one right here. All right, put the red one right here. Okay, Joyce. Okay, put the yellow one here. Okay.
Last one.
Well, we got our trap set and we beat sundown. You're not supposed to mess with your traps after sundown. So we got them set and the wind picked up and it got a little colder.
A lot colder.
Yeah. So we'll get back to you when we're pulling them. We're probably leaving them set for 2 days, you know, see what we got. Well, our trap's been sitting for 2 days. We let them set for 2 days. And it's nasty out. It's cold and windy.
Yes. The weather people are wrong
It wasn't
again.
supposed to be like that again.
No.
We're always complaining about the weather. I don't know how they can be so wrong all the time. But anyway, we'll get back to you when we're pulling these traps. Well, we're coming up on our first trap. See what we got.
We got freezing cold weather.
That's what we got. Yeah, that's really no sun. That's why it's so cold.
There better be crabs in here.
Yep. Nice. Heavy with what? Hey, that's all right. We got some crabs.
Yeah. Let's skip it.
I didn't think we get what we got there. 1, 2, 5.
5. Oh,
Five
yeah,
crabs.
nice crabs.
5 crabs.
These guys are nice size.
Okay.
Here.
Couple of little ones I'll let go. At least we got something. I don't know what to expect. Oh, this is the old turtle excluders. I changed most of them. I've been making new ones out of wire. We'll see if they make any difference, the ones that I make. Here. Okay, you go over 4. You go over 4.
Pretty nice ones.
Yeah, they're nice ones.
Yeah.
They usually come back to me.
They're cold.
They're cold, yeah. Don't blame them. We're coming up on our next trap. Just so it's as good as that last one, be good enough out here.
to fall in that water.
The water cold too?
It's very cold.
Everything's cold. The air is cold.
We're just, we ain't sissies. It's really cold today.
Well, it ain't-
There's no sun
Compared to
out.
New Jersey,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cold. Feel anything?
It's just heavy. Yeah, it's cold.
Oh, what we got in there? Same thing. 5 crabs. This is a 5 crab day.
Yeah. You have to keep all but one.
That ain't a bad one. We're coming up on our 3rd trap. It's the boat will turn.
Three.
3 crabs. Must be a poker run today or something. Yeah, that thing go.
Right now.
Wow.
There's another one. Oh, wait there. Here comes 2 more.
Fourth one. The wind's picking up more. Blowing the boat all around. That's what we got in there. Oh man, you got a mess of them there. Look at all them. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. Look at that
10.
big one there.
I know, he's huge.
That's a big crab.
Yeah, it sure is.
Right by it. Okay, well that's good.
Yeah. This is exciting. Takes away from thinking of the cold weather, seeing all these boats. It's so cool. They won't stop. I put my thumb out, they won't still take the line.
Right. Of all places, right where our traps are set. Okay. That's the. There comes more heading right at us, and there's our. You can't see our traps. They're right up there. All right. Look at all the crabs. I gotta keep an eye on these boats. I might just go anchor up and get out of their way for a while.
Oh my God.
There's like 8 of them coming. We intentionally don't come out on a weekend. It's a Friday. Center console. Another center console. Here comes the slow one. Yeah. That's a nice one. Look at that guy. I gotta watch out for them boats coming.
They're nice. That's a big guy.
Yeah, that's a big one there.
Yeah. Hang on, there's more coming.
Look at this guy. We're not in the channel or anything. It's right where we set them before.
Yeah,
We've been here before. It's just they happen to pick out this spot, you know, for their run for some reason. I think there's a restaurant not far from here. That's one of their stops. I'm guessing. When we launched, we saw one in there. We thought it was just a stray boat. Hey, Joey, think it's safe to go back to our trap, see if we can get another one in?
maybe.
They're so darn fast.
I had my thumb out, but they wouldn't give us a ride.
They won't give you a ride.
No.
We got to look up and they're there. They're so fast.
Here comes
They must be going 100, some of them. Here they come again. We can't get. They're coming right in line with our trap. The whole lake, and we set our traps right where they're going to be. This isn't a channel. We're not in a channel or anything. We just picked a part of the lake to set the traps. The same place we did last time.
Yeah. This is more exciting than the crabs.
No, it isn't. I want to get the traps in. All right, we got 5 more coming. We didn't even get to our traps. Now all of a sudden they come into sight. We couldn't get out of their way. Okay, we're coming up on our, what's it, our 5th one? Yeah. And the speedboats moved further out in the lake. They're further out in the lake now. They're going to scare the crabs.
I know. They're distracting.
I don't see any more after this one. He's a little away from us. Okay, let's see what we got in here. What we got?
I see a lot.
Oh man, look. What we got? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
7.
That's a nice one. Look at that guy. That guy's got to be close to 8 inches. Probably 7.5. Okay, it's like the yellow one, Joyce.
Yeah.
You can tell the yellow one. Full crowd, maybe.
I hope. I see one.
What's in there? Anything? Oh, there's a mess in there too. Look at them all.
Look at them all.
Look at all them crabs.
Oh, exciting,
What the heck?
exciting. Look at
Here's what did it. I changed these turtle excluders out. I took those
ugly
orange,
things.
except for a couple traps. I got to make some more. But we put these wire ones in. Right there.
12. 12. We got 12 in here.
12 traps. That's great. I made a crude fixture to bend this wire for these turtle excluders. So at the end of this video, I'll show you what I made in case you want to make some. It's pretty crude, but it works.
Worked great.
Well, there's enough for our dinner tonight anyway, right?
Oh, yes. And we had a lot of excitement. Top of it, had a fun day.
With those boats harassing us.
Oh, made you forget it was cold out.
Yeah, looking out for them there, wasn't you? God, we don't see any now. They seem to be gone. All right, we're coming up on our last trap.
One time I'm glad we're done.
Yeah, you're glad you're done today. This is just a day, isn't it? I guess we got here an hour too early. We would have ran all them boats.
That was fun.
Lucky none of them hit our traps.
No, I'm in between them all.
Yeah. Well, we got plenty of crabs, so we'll see what we got in this.
We had 12 in that one.
Yeah.
Weather makes you snuff.
Make you snuff.
Yeah.
So all that stuff.
Oh, I see. Oh,
What we got in here?
I see in here.
I see some dirty ones in there. Oh, another pile. Look at these ones. They all went out right where you want them. All ready to get out.
Look at them all. 1, 2,
We'll have to send them down this way
4,
next
5,
time.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Almost 12 in here, I think. Because I know 11 for sure. That's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
That's been an exciting day.
That's unbelievable. Look at that big one there. Look at all the.
let her. That's
Yeah, let me get this one. The immature female.
bad go anyway.
I think we only had 2 females. Yeah, he'll look good in the pot. Well, we got a nice mess of crabs, don't we, Joyce?
Big mess of crabs.
And there's a couple big ones in there, like that guy
Yeah.
there. So I don't know how many we have. We'll count them when we get back in. And we're going to cover them up with burlap like we always do, keep them damp, because we got a little over an hour's ride. But it's so cool out today, we don't have to worry about them. They're all going to be alive when we get back. So we'll get back to you when we're cooking these crabs. There's where all the boats ended up. There's a restaurant here. Well, we're back home, and before we cook those crabs, I'll show you how I made my turtle excluders to replace these plastic ones with these
Nice
wire
looking
ones.
ones. Yeah,
And we think these catch crabs better, right?
I think so.
Than these things.
Them things is ugly and thick, and it's
They-
orange. The crabs know orange
Yeah,
is
these look better on the
stay
trap.
away.
The what?
The crabs
orange
know.
says stay
yeah,
away,
yeah,
danger.
danger. Yeah, the crabs know that.
Yep, yep. And these look better in the trap.
They sure do.
Yep. So what you're going to need is some wire. Now I've made them out of 9. This is some out of 9 gauge. I had 9 gauge wire in the garage. I ran out, so I went out and got some more wire. You know, this is 11 gauge, and this is kind of rigid. So this works. And once you fasten them into the trap, this does the trick. And I cut the wire. Well, when it comes off the spool, you know how it would come off the spool here. You know, it's not straight when you're taking off the spool. And I cut this in 20-inch lengths, so that's a manageable length, so I could got something to hold on to when I'm bending them. But see how it's not straight. So you want that's not straight. So you want your wire straight. So you put one end in a vise. Now I'm just going over this quick because you can add to it with your own ideas or whatever you want. You can use a 9 gauge wire or 11 gauge wire. You tighten this up in a vise. You tighten it pretty good. Now you got it lined up there so you can see it go straight, and you give it a couple shots with a drill. Not too much, because if you do too much, it'll get brittle and it'll break when you're bending it. See?
Straight.
Nice and straight.
Yeah.
So I made my crude fixture out of a block of treated 2x4, and you need these four pins, and they don't have to be this size, but I had some 3/8 round in the garage here, so I just cut 4 pieces of 3/8 round to put in. That's what you're going to bend the wire around. These other holes are to keep your wire from kicking out, and I've got them drilled in different directions in case I use 9 gauge or the 11 gauge, and you'll see when we're bending it what happens. This is the dimensions. They were supposed to be 2 inches by 6 inches, but to make sure they're legal, I cut it down on these. So it's a 1 7/8 by 5 7/8. That way, it's going to kick back a little bit, so it'll probably end up 1 15/16 by 5 15/16. So it's, that's just a little under the 2 by 6 inch, so you'll know you're legal. So you lay the wire right on this line. You can let it overhang a little bit. That's why I made it 20 inches. And you put this I use these nails for a pin, and it goes in one of those holes I drilled. And you'll see here how it kick right there. See how when you go to bend it, it'll kick out. You could actually hold that in with your hand, but you put this nail in here. Like I said, it's a crude jig, but how many of these you're gonna make? You're gonna make it and it's over with. And then hold it down and bend it, pull that pin out and bend it to this line right there so it lines up with the line. Then put it in. Now you're gonna need another pin, or else if you bend it like this, see it's gonna kick out, it's gonna pull it from that end. Now you could clamp this other end, the opposite end, you could clamp it. But you put the pin in, it keeps it from doing that. Now we're gonna bend it around here to the line, take this pin out, and go all the way around until it lines up with this line. And put the pin back in. Now you can take this nail and pin out here. We'll put another pin in here. That'll keep it from kicking out. See how it kicks out? See? This will stop that. Just makes it easy. You can actually hold that with your hand. Like I said, these don't, it's not machine work. It don't have to be perfect. Bend this until you hit the line. Put that back in there. Then the same thing here is it doesn't kick out when you bend it again. You'll need that nail. Now this is your last bend. Just bend it till this lines up with the line. Kind of like, don't have to be perfect, you know. So that's done. Now we just lift it off. And now you got to attach the two ends together. So I kind of guessed the middle. Just cut it in the middle when you butt it. And it won't line up, so you can tweak it a little bit with your hand. That's pretty good. Well, now you got to join these together. Now I could use my MIG welder and go to all the trouble to set that up, and I figure, you know, everybody don't have a MIG welder, and just touch it with a you know, the MIG wire, just tack it there. But what I found out works good enough. And I made just a set of these, like, what's, a year ago? And they still look good. They held up real well. So I use a good quality shrink wrap. And I just slide the shrink wrap onto the wire like this. That's good enough. And the shrink rack, you use a small torch, but I use a heat gun. So I'll just warm it up. Now what I do, I hold it together and I'll run in some water. I mean, you can hold it together till it cools a little bit, so that'll cool it. So then we got a turtle excluder. See what we come out with. This one's a 1.15" 16", so it's a 16th short of the 2-inch. And this is 5 15/16. So they gotta be legal because there's supposed to be two. These are actually a little undersized, the other one, so they'll be legal. I don't know if they ever actually measure the things, but they might. And you'll put this in the funnel of your trap, and you can fasten on with like hog rings. That's what I use, these hog rings. Or small zip ties, that'll work. Oh, there's a mess in there too. Look at them all.
Look at them all.
Look at all them crabs.
Oh,
What the heck?
exciting. Look at
Here's what did it. I changed these turtle excluders out. I took those
ugly orange things.
except for a couple traps. I got to make some more. But we put these wire ones in right there. So that's it. They're pretty easy to make, and put these on your traps, and you'll be legal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We want to be legal.
Right. Oh yeah.
So let's get back to cooking those crabs.
Okay.
Well, we ended up with 41 nice crabs that we kept, and we probably threw away, what do you think, maybe 15, at least 15
At
crabs.
least 15.
Or maybe probably more, because we were picking them. The smaller ones, we threw them back. We got some in there too. So we're gonna put some ice on them, try to make them lethargic, and we'll get back to you when we're cooking them. Well, the crabs are
Asleep.
lethargic, supposed to be.
Yeah.
We'll see if Joyce grabs one. There they are there. And the pot's steaming. We got to use the big pot today, right?
Right, too many crabs.
Too many crabs.
What I did here, I took some water and about a quarter cup of Old Bay and a quarter cup of Tony's and dissolved it a little bit to put in the water. I'm gonna throw that in here first. I'm gonna take some vinegar. We're gonna use about about a half a bottle of vinegar in here.
So I wonder if that does anything if it's being steamed. Make them easier to pick.
Yeah, it's supposed to make it easier to pick.
Well, they do. It seems like it does when we boil them.
Instead of the
We're
water.
doing steam now. I don't know. Don't hurt to put it in
Yeah.
there. We're doing it Maryland style,
Right.
not Louisiana style.
I also got some cabbage I'm going to experiment with because these will steam for about 25 minutes when you steam them. So I'm just going to sprinkle some olive oil on the cabbage. And this will go on top of the crabs. Hopefully there should be enough room in this pot for them.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to take some Tony's. While we're waiting that to get back up to boil. Put the lid back on. And sprinkle some Tony's on the cabbage. We needed a vegetable tonight for dinner, so I figured I'd steam some cabbage.
The pot ready?
Pot's ready,
Are you ready?
but I don't know if I'm ready to
Well, you
begin.
can use the tongs. Use the tongs.
Well, no, he's okay.
He's lethargic.
Yeah, he's asleep.
I was just kidding.
They're asleep.
I saw you get bit once. I don't want to see it again.
No, I don't want to get bit again.
It wasn't a pretty sight.
I'm glad the camera was put away.
And now you're afraid of the ones on the bottom, huh?
No, I'm not sticking my hand in it.
And the unknown.
Yeah. Ooh, it smells good in there.
That ice does the trick, doesn't it?
Yes, it sure did.
Yep.
For sure, an exciting day today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you liked all the boats.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Yeah.
They wouldn't stop. They
Huh?
wouldn't stop. Take us for a
Yeah,
ride.
you wanted to go for a ride.
Yeah. I had to go that fast.
We kept getting out of their way. Then we go back to our traps and so darn fast. Before we could pull one, they'd be on top of us again.
It was,
Come out of nowhere.
it was different. So what I'm going to do here, put a few crabs in there. We'll put some Old Bay. We're on haywire today with Old Bay.
Yeah.
Anybody
Well, you
says
got a
you-
lot of crabs, so.
And we're going to mix it up. Mix
Oh.
it up with some Tony's.
I'll give you a hand to get them all in there so we get these things cooking.
Okay. We're going to put some more Old Bay.
And we put all but 6 crabs fit in there, but
Well, they
Joyce,
would fit.
she wants to put her cabbage in there.
Yeah, they would have definitely all fit, but that
Yeah.
cabbage got to go in there.
So we'll put them on a little pot in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Put that lid on, get it back up to a boil, and then we'll give it about 20-25 minutes. Make sure
Yeah.
they're done.
So what's it with the dog apron?
I thought he
You're
was
not cra-
cute. I'm hooked on these aprons. They're so cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's addicted to aprons.
Dogs. I like dogs. They're cute. Well, the time's up. Let's see what they look. Oh, the cabbage looks wonderful.
Ooh, look at the
Ooh, I
steam.
can't see.
Yeah. You get back here.
Yeah,
Okay, looks good. You think
Yeah.
it's cooked, the cabbage?
I don't know. If it's not, I put
We'll
it.
say you
I'll
can
see.
cook. You can cook
I
it again.
put this out, put it in another pot.
That's right. So you want me to carry that in for you?
Yeah.
Now I can see the crabs. You couldn't see it from the steam, but they look good.
They smell good.
Yep.
Got the whole neighborhood smelling.
Yeah.
Look at that. That looks wonderful. Must be nice to be tall.
Why? I get you pick everything up that falls on the ground.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you're in business.
Oh, now we can get them out of there.
I'll get this out of here before we dump it or something.
Yeah.
Well, here they are. Look at the size of this guy. It's got big points on him, and this measured exactly 8 inches. This one. He's right on the nose, but he's got these big points on
I know whose plate that's gonna go on.
him. So you're gonna try a claw?
Oh yeah, a nice hunk. Oh look, it's come out so perfect, that meat. Whoops, I messed up.
Yeah, you messed your shell up.
I should have got the nutcracker. That's all right. There it is. It's
There.
piece
Yeah,
of the
that's a
meat.
nice piece of
Piece
meat.
of the meat fell off, but.
Good.
Yes. Can't beat
So how'd your cabbage turn out?
I don't know.
You have to cook it anymore?
I know it's gonna be hot with all those Tonys on top of it.
Yeah. Good? Perfect. How about that? So everything worked out good.
That's good.
Yep. All right, I can't wait to try that. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick a pile of meat each and make a, like we always do. We just make a sandwich. We pick some and eat them and make a sandwich, and we'll have some of this cabbage and have a great dinner, right?
Great grit dinner. That's hot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Spicy hot.
Uh-oh.
It's good. It's real good.
So if you enjoy our videos, we'd appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And thanks a lot for watching. It looks good, Joyce.
It is good.
And he looks good too.